It's Dawn from Ninja Money Crochet. Today I have a hook review for us. Here is the hook case. Let's see, there we go. It's called Athena's Elements. I got these on Amazon Prime. I was looking for a set of hooks that I could use to put in my crochet kit when I travel, when I'm on a road trip or out to my stepdaughter's softball game or my stepson's dance classes, or just out anywhere when we travel, when we're going out someplace, that I didn't have to bring my set of clover hooks with me because I really don't want to lose one of my clover hooks. So I was looking for an inexpensive set of hooks that still have the ergonomic grip on them, because I have rheumatoid arthritis, and when I have a flare-up, or if my hands have been hurting, because my hands do hurt a lot when I crochet, but I need to have that ergonomic grip so that I can crochet. So anyway, I found these this hook set on Amazon, and it was $19.99, and I thought, okay, well, I'll give it a shot. It comes with a bunch of accessories too. So I will turn my camera around and I will show you the hook set, all the accessories, and what I think of the hooks and how they crochet and everything. I did make a project with them. It's a project that will be in an up-and-coming tutorial, but that's for another video. But right now I'm going to do the review of the Athena's Elements crochet set, hook set. I don't think it had a name to it. I think it was just a crochet hook set. So let me turn the camera around and I will show you the hooks. Okay, here is the case. Now I will say I ordered the option for the purple case. It had purple or blue, which I believe was navy blue. And I picked purple, and I'm going to be honest, I believe this really looks more like pink. But here or there, it's a color. Now it has this nice little zipper on it, so you can open it up. It's a nice heavy case. This is, you know, pretty sturdy. And when you open it up, you have all your hooks, and you have a little card in here from Athena's Elements. Crafted with comfort and style. Thank you. We want you to be happy. Please register your product to activate the 1-year warranty. Visit us at, and it has their website. Obviously the card was printed in China, which, you know, hey, that's okay. And then it has a little bit about Athena's Elements on the back side of the card. The owner's name is Grace. You know, she's a mother of 2. Business enthusiast. She is a proud Navy spouse, which is awesome. I like to support our military, so I don't mind doing a purchase from someone who's you know, a military family. That's a nice thing. So you know, she's very adamant here about making sure that you're satisfied with your purchase, and if you have any issues with her product, she wants you to email her. She wants to, you know, be assured that you are satisfied with her product. She does give a little bit of information about, you know, the name of the company, that it was named after her daughter Athena. So that's, you know, really cute. I like that, you know, give a little personalized information about the company. Now, I will say that I did do a crochet project with these hooks. I used the H hook. So I did crochet with them. So I can tell you that I can tell you how they crochet. You get size D through size L. So that is a 3.25 millimeter through an 8 millimeter. The hooks are very light. They're not heavy at all. They got a nice grip on them. It feels like the aluminum part of the hook goes all the way through to the end. You can you know, you can't bend them. The hooks don't pull out of the grip. It's a nice feel. Kind of feels like the boy hooks that have that grip on them, like you can get them at Walmart's. And I don't know if you can see the type of head on there. It's not an inline head. I think it's more like a boy crochet hook end. It's more of a rounded one, which is okay with me because I'm okay with that type of a head. I mean, I can use an inline hook too, so I mean, I'm okay with either type of head. I kind of prefer the rounded head, but I can work with either one. So even the heavier size, it's got a little more weight to it, but still not really heavy. Not as light as I would say as, let me see if I got my 8mm. Okay, it's not as light as an 8mm Clover hook, but Clover makes theirs plastic, so it's a little bit heavier than that. But I don't think it would be, it's not heavier than, say, any type of an aluminum 8mm hook. So, I mean, it might get a little bit, it might have a little bit of weight to it when you're using that chunkier weight yarn. So you might have a little bit of fatigue with it with the larger size hook. But again, unless you're getting one of these types of, you know, plastic hooks with the larger type of hook, you're going to get a little bit more heft to it. So how do they crochet? I'm sure is what a lot of people's question is. Now, I used cotton yarn when I did my project. I used the Peaches and Cream cotton yarn, and I made a water bottle cozy, which, by the way, will be a tutorial up and coming, but I won't give you a sneak peek of that project. That'll be another video. However, I did find that the yarn was splitting a little bit more than I do when I use my Clover hooks. Not so much that I couldn't do the project, but it was a little bit more, had a little more grip to it than my Clover hooks. This is some worsted weight acrylic yarn. I believe this is Studio Stitch by Nicole. And for this yarn, it's a little more grippier, but not so much that I would say I couldn't crochet with it or I would be unhappy crocheting with these hooks. Not at all. I could definitely use these hooks. Wouldn't have an issue. Like I said, I made my whole water bottle project with these hooks, and I had no problems whatsoever. And if you want to let me bring you down a little bit more so you can really get to see what I'm doing with this hook and see how it works. It's not as smooth as a Clover hook would be, but it's still not bad at all. Definitely worth it for the $20. If you're on a budget and you need some ergonomic hooks, I would definitely recommend these hooks. I mean, $20 for, what's it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hooks. For ergonomic hooks, that's definitely worth it. I mean, that's about the cost of like 2 Clover hooks. So yeah, I mean, if you really, you know, you're on a budget and you need to have some ergonomic hooks, these are definitely a set that I would recommend. I mean, especially with a 1-year warranty too. I mean, that's an awesome deal. So yeah, I would definitely say that the hooks work well. So yeah, definitely work well. I wouldn't have any issue with these. To me, they're just like those, let me back out the camera. They work just as well as those boy hooks that you can get at Walmart's. In fact, I think they even have a very similar shape. I like the grip. I use a knife grip. Now, I don't know how it would be with a pencil grip. If you crochet with a pencil grip, but I don't foresee it really being too much of an issue. I guess. I mean, they do have, they're flat here, so I mean, it depends how you crochet, but like for a knife grip, they're perfect. So let's get into some of the accessories too. Now, I will say I was not impressed with the scissors. Okay, they're not very sharp. I had trouble cutting the yarn with them. I had to, you know, really like hard on the yarn. They really just didn't cut the yarn very well, as you can, I'll show you. You know, it just doesn't really cut. I mean, but, you know, overall, I mean, it's okay. I'm not really concerned with it. If it was that big of an issue, they're just a little pair of scissors, I would just grab a pair of scissors out of my kit and throw them in there. I mean, overall, that's not so bad. I'm not concerned about the scissors. It was the hooks I was really more concerned with. Stitch markers, they work perfectly fine. I did use the stitch marker just to, you know, say that I did use them. I didn't need it for the project, but I did it anyway, just so that I can say I used them and how they work. They're a little stiff, but I'm thinking because they're new, not as easy to work as like my Clover stitch markers, but again, you know, in a pinch, I mean, some people just prefer to use a piece of yarn, but they come with the kit and you've got a ton of them here. So might as well use them if you got them, right? So those are not bad. And you get these plastic yarn needles. I did try to use them with cotton yarn, but it was only a medium 4-weight yarn, so these would probably work much better with a chunkier yarn, like a bulky weight yarn or a chunky yarn, but not bad. Let's see. Here's the metal. You also get metal yarn needles. There was 4 in this package. The one I used, I put on my little pin cushion that I had by my chair that I crochet with and that I crochet in out in the living room. So there was 4 in this package, so you do get 4 in the set, not 3. And I'll get to that piece later. You have a stitch counter, so it works. It functions. It's a little tight, but you know, I mean, that could also be because of my arthritis, my rheumatoid. That might be why I have a little difficulty using this. But, you know, if, like I said, if you're in a pinch and this is what you got, this is what you got. It works. It functions. It works fine. I've got one of those little digital ones that you can put on your finger. And you know what? You can also I don't know if you can download it for Android, but I have an iPhone. You can download a free stitch counter or row counter for your iPhone. I mean, I'm sure you can get one for Android too in the Google Play Store. And it comes with a tape measure, basic plastic tape measure. You know, everybody needs one of those in your crochet kit. So that's good too. Now this piece, I don't know what you do with this. I'm not really sure what you do with this as far as crochet. I think this is more of a knitting tool. I think this is like something that you put your stitches on, like if you're taking it off your knitting needle, and you need to hold it for something, like if you have to join 2 knitted pieces together or something, I guess. I really don't know. But if you all know what this is for, can you put it in the comments below so I know what this is? Because I really don't know what this is for. But anyway, you get one of these. So there is the Athena Elements crochet hook kit. I will put a link in the description box below to Amazon to this. Now, I am not affiliated with Athena Elements at all. So there's no discount coupons or no discount codes or anything for this. I don't get any money for this. This is just, I just was looking for a set of hooks that I could put in for my travel kit, and I came across this and I thought I'd show everybody this. Athena Elements has no idea that I'm making this video, so there you have it. So if you've liked this review, please give it a thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to ring that bell so you won't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.